Hello, so today we're going to be doing a project based on Ted Harrison. So I've grabbed my piece of paper here to help me to have a background so I know what I need to do first. I have my mountain shade, so I'll draw out my mountain with my pen and I'll glue it on with the glue stick. I've got the scissors to be able to cut out the pieces of paper. And then finally, I've got what I've decided I might do for my sunset. So we've got a pink that's going to be light and in the background. It's going to fade into that blue until it gets right into that dark before the mist that is going to be above the mountain. So we're going to be layering these. So it will be the blue with a little bit of the pink, then a little bit of the darker pink, head into that mist, and finish with the color. So what I'm going to do is my season's going to be summer, and it's going to be in the mountains. So I figured I will do mine based off of Banff, because that's a place that I really enjoyed being. And we are going to be able to look into that, and then I will finish it off with a drawing on the front part of the mountain. So we'll see how it goes. So I have cut out my pink piece to kind of resemble some mountains, and we're going to layer the other pink so that it goes right in between them. And then we will continue to go down so it's nice and flowy and has a pretty vibe. I think what I've decided is I might actually put a white Inukshuk right on the front of my mountain to be able to have that more traditional look into it, which I think I'm quite excited for, and I hope it turns out well. I will keep you guys updated. So I have cut out that second, that's the darker pink. I'm going to attempt to glue it while on camera. We're just gonna add some glue to my sample. I'm kind of making it my own by not following the instructions as well, just so that it can be a little more authentic to my own style and my own teaching abilities. Because this way, when I talk to my students about it, I can have more of my own take on it. Ted Harrison is from the Yukon, so it's a little bit more based on what I know about places like Banff and Alberta, so it's a little bit closer to home. Might be a little bit easier for my students to be able to recognize certain trees and that type of thing. So there is that pink layer on there. So I've added on the background mountains to be able to give that little bit of diverse, and we're going to go on to the last layer that's going to be the real mountains. I think I might bring this down just a little bit. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so we're going to add that and continue on. So I just glued down that last mountain layer. So these are my mountains going right into the sky. I've drawn out my Inukshuk, which is not that great, but I'm trying. And we're going to cut it out. And I'm thinking it's going to go right there. And then my sentence I'm going to have to write on top. So we'll be able to see that right after. Cool. So I just glued on my Inukshuk. And what I think I'm going to write for my sentence is... I haven't decided. We have to think. I'll write it down. Come back soon. So we're finishing off with that sentence. It says, cool breeze in the springtime. I love the mountain air. So this is going to tell us what season that we're in, and we can talk about how the seasons are important in Indigenous culture, which I think is really cool, and how it's shown through art. So it could definitely lead to a deep discussion that's held within the classroom Overall, I think the piece looks fairly good. I probably could use a few more colors, so I'd probably give more options for my students to have. But with what I had for my choices, I think this is a very good sample, and I look forward to completing this in my own classroom.